It's gonna fall over. I can go.
All right then, we're the Pookies, I guess.
This is the Puss Wag.
And welcome to the
Pookie Puss Wag podcast.
Punch you right in the Pookie. April Fools. I'm shouting too much. I've got the card open.
I didn't realise you had the card open.
I'm sweating.
I started by going,
Look, hey, look at this.
Shit, look at this.
What's happening?
This is the second time that this has happened when we've...
the
only 2 times we've done an episode in the car.
Oh my God.
Outside is far more interesting than inside.
Yeah.
He has a massive rainbow over there. Start. Just like there's a rainbow on this fella. I'm sure he's got a name. What if you were Aaron and Jazz, what name are you giving this guy?
I don't know. The thing we're propping the phone up is called Jesse Pinkman, apparently.
Which is a genius name.
This is Walter White. Oh, there you go.
If it wasn't, it's got to be now.
It should be.
It's got to be now.
This is. I mean, for a start, I'm just staring at myself in the camera, which is terrible. But this is why I don't wear hats. The hats do not fit my fat head. I've got too many thoughts.
Same. Are you saying women's skulls are smaller because they have less brain? Is that what you're implying there?
Let's move on very swiftly to something.
No, to be fair, my head is also fat and massive, and hats don't suit me either. No. And to be fair, girls do tend to suit hats more than guys. I feel like girls can get away with a lot on their head. It's a great start.
It's a wonderful start. Yeah,
it's a better start than our podcast.
Yeah,
maybe this is what we needed.
Maybe this is what we should do from now on. Maybe we should have a Pookie Puss Wag podcast.
I mean, we did do one in the car. We did do an episode in the car.
Yeah, we did.
If you don't know us, by the way,
because you fucking sorry,
you're like, who the fuck are these guys? This is Div Wag Bruv takeover of the Pussy Puss.
Yeah, I know, innit? It's lasses, I love yous, but
the Pussy Puss Wag, Pussy Puss Wag. That's not it. The Pookie Puss Wag podcast.
There we go.
It's the takeover. April Fools, everybody.
Yeah, this was half a joke idea that I had 6 months ago, and I whispered it to Jasmine in the wind from miles away. And now
it would consume their entire being.
Yeah, and now they're doing a full-on impression of us on Div Wag Bruv, and we're just in a car park wearing hats, farting.
Yes, farting in your car,
dumping up the place, and flicking Walter White within an inch of his life. So, I mean, I've listened to every episode of Pookie Puss Wag podcast.
I've listened to the majority of them.
It's Div Wag Bruv on its period. No, it's not. It's not. Oh man, I'm fucking sweating, man. God damn it, I can't cool down. They have the Pookie Puss Wag pit.
Yes,
and that's where they put shit that they don't like.
Yep.
Into the pit, and this is like become a thing now in people's lives. So do you have anything to put in the pit?
I'll ask you because I'm still thinking about mine.
Okay, yeah.
So, you have one, right?
You know what, right? So Jasmine is famously put in group chats.
Yeah.
And I think that's mental in this day and age. Everybody's in group chats. But I will say what I don't like about it is constant notifications. If I'm getting too many notifications in a group chat, I will go mental.
I like it, mate. I find that I find I perform best in a group chat.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the best version of me. Probably not to everybody else, but I amuse myself.
I've muted that football. I've been that long gone out of that.
Yeah. I think Amarim was still in charge when you were last in it. Anyway, we're not talking about that.
No, we can't talk about football. We can mention the thought of football, but we can't go into as much.
You know what I'd like to put in the pit?
Okay, go on.
War. I think. Hear me out here, right?
Right.
I think that war is bad.
Oh well, I mean, big statements from a big man.
And I think everybody would be better off if it didn't exist. So I'm going to put war into the pit. So this is Sparta style.
Yeah, sure. So we're going for, just to be clear, what we're putting in the bit is war and getting too many notifications from a group chat.
Yeah, war and notifications.
Right, I think
which is the name of my next project.
What is it with some projects that have something? I've got a podcast called Tired and Inspired. I feel like it just rolls off the tongue. Anyway, speaking of projects, you dropped an album, Max.
Yeah, I did. Actually, that was on my notes to talk about in case I forgot.
It was so long ago.
Yeah, it was. It was the start of this month. Yeah, an album came out of mine. I did a gig at Little Buildings. It was very good. Very much enjoyed it. You're on it, doing the fucking giving it the fucking biggin.
It's good. It's a good album.
Thank you, man.
It's very good. How long did it take you to start to finish record?
Fuck me. Well, technically, the oldest song on there is about 8 years old.
Wow.
The one with Dan and 90, Fly Away.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
Is like I say, it was one of the first times I hung out with both of them together.
Yeah.
And individually, really. I mean, I hung out with them a little bit, but one of the first times we properly chilled was the session where we made that.
Wow.
And so that was so long ago. So technically, 8 years.
so you've released stuff in between that, like full projects. So what made you put it on this one?
So I think originally we just wrote it it wasn't to be on anything specific. It was just kind of it was just we just wrote a tune.
Just some boys hanging out, making some tunes,
exactly. And then so we thought it never really fit on anybody's project at one time. Then me and Dan were going to maybe be doing something. We might still do something, but it might take a slightly different sort of tone.
Shout out to
Events, legend. Also produced Underneath the Waterfall on the album as well. But I was looking for the album was a little bit too depressing. And it's not supposed to be. I mean, it's called Looking Up, so it's supposed to be.
I mean, maybe I didn't fully deep all the lyrics that are on it, but I think the vibes in that's still quite uplifting.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's I think I said it on the last one we did. It's even the low points in the album are based on hope and kind of there's something past the depression. So but Fly Away was a totally sort of euphoric. It's kind of but it's also nostalgic. It's kind of reflective. It's still got that vibe, but it's a little bit more euphoric. It's a little bit more of a high, happy point in the album. So yeah, I was just listening to old tunes, and I always love that tune. That's one of my favorite verses I've ever done. My verse on that is probably one of my best. And that's
very good.
8 years on, I still think that, and it's one of my favorite songs I've ever made. So I just thought, you know what, it fits the aesthetic of the album. It fits sonically, it fits. And neither Emens or 90 were on the album vocals wise. Like I say, Dan produced Underneath the Waterfall, but so it was kind of killing two birds with one stone. But also just the obviously all the imagery, like I said, is about looking up. Fly away. To fly, you've got to be in the sky. So to see something flying away, you've got to look up, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so the album's like I say, it's 8 years old.
So have you had this concept in mind since then, or
nah? Really? So like I say, Fly away precedes the concept of the album. It just fits on it. But everything else was done with that sort of concept in mind. Yeah.
Looking up. Yeah. I remember we were on the Shout Out.
Yes, shout out the Shout Out podcast as well.
Where you said that every song has a reference to looking upwards.
None of the imagery on the album is something you would see below head height. It's all kind of So they're just it's just it was just a thing to try because I just didn't want to just to sort of round it off and just give it a whole sort of actual sort of put some action behind the words almost in the sense of it is about looking up. It's not about looking down ever.
Wow.
Proceed. Keep moving forward.
How was the how was the gig as well? The
gig was mint, yeah.
So did you have that booked in and then turn it into an album?
No. So
it seemed to came about quite
it did. So there was already a gig happening. Shout out to Don at Born Lippy.
Past guests of Tired and Inspired.
Yeah.
But won't book me for any gigs, but it's fine. I'm not holding it against him or anything. It's not something I think about at night or anything. But it's,
Well, I wasn't originally booked for this one. I think Ken Masters was headlining, I think.
Good.
But then, sort of the week before, Don messages. He was like, "Do you want a gig on next Saturday?" So I assume Ken got busy or something because he wasn't there. I think it was him. I could be wrong in saying that, but Don messages and he was like, "Do you want a gig on Saturday?" I was like, "Oh, funny enough, my album drops on that day." And to be fair, I'd spoken when 90 had asked us what I was thinking about doing around the release. I said I'd like to do more of like a smaller venue, you know, like the Bunker or like little buildings. But then I just kind of, you know, I didn't get around to it, and I'll come on to that in a minute. But like, but yeah, so it's kind of worked out all right in the end. Like I say, Little Buildings was one of the venues I wanted to do anyway. So then it came up and it ended up being a really, really good night.
You struggle with that car name with one hand?
Just with my left hand.
Yeah.
And I'm cautious of it fucking going everywhere. It's not my car.
No, your God, man.
Even though I am driving it.
Yeah.
I'm in the driver's seat.
Yeah, it looked like a good gig. There was somebody. What was the lineup? If you can.
It was Don, Amber, Desi. So Donald Jenkins, Amber Desi, Jordio,
right,
and me.
Okay, explain Jordio to us, please.
Jordio.
I got a couple of messages from different people asking, "Do you know who this Jordio is?" And I was like, "I have no idea."
So Jordio, he wears a black and white Mexican wrestler mask.
I like him already.
Yep, and he's very Geordie, and he does songs. He really reminds us of somebody else in the scene from a while ago. I don't
Buzzcocks.
No.
Is he a rapper?
Yeah. He's a rapper, and he does he's got a little bit of a sort of rock element to him. A little bit sort of like.
I think there's a lot of ceiling in this shot. I am listening to you.
You're right. It's not very. But Jesse Pinkman won't allow it.
I think that's a bit better.
Walter White's disappeared.
Oh, he's turned 2D.
But Jordio was good fun, really good fun. You should check him out. He's interesting.
Jordio.
Yeah.
Interesting name.
Yeah. I tell you, he reminds me a little. I might be misremembering his set now, but he reminds me a little bit of like B-Type.
Oh, okay. I shouted at B-Type. Man.
Yeah, like he reminds us a little bit of that, just in terms of like flow and kind of like sort of just unapologetically accented.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like he's very much kind of.
Don't be a douchebag, Rachel. Don't be a douchebag.
Was it Boo? I'm a ghost with a sheet on my head. Look at me. I am dead. Look at me.
Whatever that was.
Boo. Yeah. Shout out B-Type. Shout out Jordio. Yeah. Basically. The album kind of, I've been working on it for so long, and shout out to John Dole as well, because it wouldn't have come out if it wasn't for him. I basically had a mix of the album that I wasn't really happy with that I'd done myself.
Isn't that really annoying when when you're really proud of the songs you've got and everything, and you try and mix it yourself, and you just think it's just not.
This was exactly it, and I actually think that like I'd overmixed it. Like I think 3 mixes previous would have been fine and sounded better than. Well, maybe not would have been fine, but it sounded better than what I had at the latest point. So basically, I sent John Dole all of the stems, every single one, vocals and beat.
Sure.
And then sat with him through various sessions and finished it. So we basically started again, just with all the stems.
I think it sounds really good. I texted you and I said, I think it's probably the most mature thing you've made so far. It sounds very good.
I definitely think it's the most mature thing I've made. But yeah, no, thank you, man, because like I say, it did take a while. And it basically, it sort of coincided with like this new job, and obviously that takes up a lot more of my time now.
Sure.
So it's been quite difficult to kind of promote it properly. Like when I had all these ideas and I've got some stuff coming, and then I decided, you know what? It's like I actually hate the way music is promoted these days. Like I hate TikTok and I hate all that shit where it's like, such and such out Friday. It's like such and such. You tease a song, you tease the release date, then the song comes out and everyone's already heard it so much that no one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna basically do the promotion after the fact when the songs are already there.
Okay.
Because for me, that's way better. If I hear, because I've done it before where, artists have come up on TikTok or Reels or whatever.
Yeah.
And I've gone, I really like that song. And then I go to add it to my playlist and it's not there. And it's like, I'm never gonna find that again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just, unless I literally write it down and I love it so much that I'm like, right, I need to fucking make a note. Yeah. But who's doing that?
Yeah.
Whereas if you just put music out and it's like out now, people can go, oh, I like that, and then go listen to it. And you know what it is, right? J. Cole.
Yeah.
I've seen a few things in the last like couple of weeks of like magazines, and they're all praising J. Cole for like doing his album backwards. So he's basically doing what I'm fucking doing.
Oh, right. Okay.
So he put the album out with like little to no promo, and now he's like on a run.
Yeah.
Like, and I think somebody said he had like a 40% increase in streams from week 6 to week 7 or something like that, which is like so rare nowadays. Yeah. But it's because he's put the album out and now he's doing all the stuff after it. So that's interesting. Fuck J. Cole and him beefing.
Because I still remember when there was the era of Surprise dropping an album. I was teaching at Shields College, and I went home one day for lunch, opened my phone, and it was like, oh, Beyonce's just dropped Lemonade. And I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Or another time it happened, Kendrick had dropped To Pimp a Butterfly, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Drake.
Yeah.
Drake not dropped one like that as well.
What's it? Running Through the Six. What was that called?
If you're reading this.
Yeah, dropped that just out of nowhere. And I was like, oh, okay. It's different now.
But you know what? I think back then, streaming services used to buy the exclusive rights, innit?
Oh, sure. Yeah, you know what it is? I signed up to Apple Music because Drake was releasing Views on Apple Music exclusively.
Yeah.
I am that fuckboy.
Yeah.
So
I got Apple Music because I got it free with EE for 3 months, and then I've just never changed it.
I get it free with my phone plan now because I'm a boss and I'm a gangster. But
damn. Well, actually, to be fair, I got it free for 6 months. It was supposed to be 3, but I got it for 6.
Bragging.
Yeah. And then when I renewed my contract, they nearly fucking deleted my account by accident.
You just sued.
And I was like, excuse me?
You know how many playlists I've got on there?
Not many, to be fair. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. I've got many.
So have you got plans you're not going to tell yet? In terms of
I mean, it's just going to be... Yeah, I mean, I've got a few things that, like, sort of historic that I've wanted to sort of put together for a while. I mean, there's a video that we shot at Harbour Masters.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So there's some stuff that I'm going to do, like, around that. And yeah, there's going to be loads of stuff coming. But like I say, I think I actually prefer it this way. Like, I was a little bit in the week leading up, I was like, it was such a busy time at work, and I was like, and it's been such a busy time. The last couple of months have been fucking mad. But like, so in the run up, I was kind of a bit like, I could have done more, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? It doesn't fucking matter, and it's not the point. Like, I'm fine with getting no streams. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't really care. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm just putting it out there so that it's out there in the world and that it's done. And like obviously it'd be great if it does well, and I'm gonna obviously hope that it does well, and it'd be mint. But that's not the driving force.
You don't want to have platinum plaques?
Nah, not really. Because more money, more problems. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know who said that? Diddy.
And look at him. Where he is, yeah.
Look at him.
Good point, actually. I was kind of thinking, not thinking about Diddy, but I was thinking I had a gig the other day at the Blind Tiger in Blythe. Shout out to the folks in Blythe.
The Blythe Tiger.
The Blythe Tiger. And it was with it was just with my Chili Peppers tribute band. So, it's like, we're a tribute band. But it was sold out. I mean, it was a small venue, but it was sold out, and it was rammed. And afterwards, people come up to you. I always think it's a bit mad. And I'm in a tribute band, and people come up to you and say, "Oh, that was really good, man." And you go, "Well, I mean, I understand there's a level to playing your instrument, whatever, but I didn't write By the Way, right? Like, I wasn't in the room when Scar Tissue was written, right? You know that." But
do you reckon what percentage of people in total that come to Chilipinos gigs that they might just be punters, that might be regulars in the pub or whatever it is? What percentage of total fans, of total audience members that have seen you, do you think thinks you're originals band? There
must be, over the course of how many gigs we've done, just by like process of like elimination or whatever, there must be 5% of people who just think, fuck me, they're kind of good, them,
Can't stop addicted to the shit.
Wait, you came up with that riff? Under the bridge downtown, that's fucking unreal, that. This guy's pouring his heart out in the Block and Tackle in Ashington.
California Cation.
Yeah, what are you writing about that for in Whitley Bay?
Yeah. I love to think there's like, some old blokes. They'll just be like, "He's good this."
There must be, but like people like, "Oh, can we get a picture with you?" I mean, if you want. But you know what's really awkward is like they get a picture in that, and then they just kind of go stand 10 feet away, and I've just got to pack my drums down by myself. How get down 4 flights of stairs? But yeah, I mean, but my point was to get to, if I had even just the smidgiest, tiniest bit of fame or money or whatever, I'd be dead in 6 months.
Yeah,
it really would go straight to my head. And
I'd be dead in 6 months because this establishment just couldn't afford to keep me living. You know what I mean? I would be tearing stuff down.
Up to some skullduggery.
I'd just be tearing systems.
I'd
be tearing systems down, man. They kill people like that. Look at Charlie.
Oh, fucking hell. Hey man, I was at the stand the other week right before doing a gig, and I was headlining, right?
Very good. Yes, yeah. I tried to come. I think I was working, wasn't I? I believe.
It's fine. But halfway through or whatever, I just done a joke. Everyone was laughing. It was good. It was, you know what, like in a comedy audience when the laugh kind of dies down.
Yeah.
And one of the speakers popped, and everyone kind of went, "Oh!" And I went, "Oh, I thought I was getting Charlie Kirk there." And I've never had a laugh like it before. Anything that I heard them before. The room was shaking. I was like, "Oh, right, okay." I see where we're at.
If only you had like a Cat Williams soundboard. It was like, "We are Charlie." It hits just as you say it. I mean, you've been. I think last time. I mean, when was the last? Was the Bruv on Doors the last episode we did?
It might be, which is bad form from us, really.
Yeah,
it's our own fault.
It is. I mean, like I say, we've been fucking busy, haven't we?
Oh, I got pneumonia.
Oh yeah, you did. I was going to ask you about your Glasgow gig, but tell me.
Oh, okay, sure.
But tell me about how was that? How was
pneumonia?
How was pneumonia?
Yeah. You know what's kind of worse than catching pneumonia is catching pneumonia in West Yorkshire. Not ideal. Yeah, man, it was so driving down to this gig in Ollerton. Where is it?
Who knows?
And literally about 10 minutes from the venue.
Is it anywhere near a place called Triangle?
This is a joke.
No. There's a place in West Yorkshire. If you turn off whatever what's the big motorway that goes like past Leeds on the way to like Manchester?
M62,
something like that. Anyway, if you turn off that, because at one time I think I was driving back to Liverpool for uni, and there was a diversion, like the road was shut. Some motorbike guy had died or something, and we had to go through these like little like wiggly lanes, and I swear to God, there's a place called Triangle, and there's a place called Summit Chair, like
wheelchair
and Triangle.
Yeah,
I was just wondering whether. Anyway, Ollerton, sorry.
Oh yeah, no. So about 10 minutes from the venue, and I just started shaking uncontrollably. I felt freezing cold, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't very good." Got the venue, and I was like, I feel all right. Actually, I had something to eat and something to drink. And I was like, no, maybe I don't know, I felt tired or whatever. And then set up and started playing. And about 10 minutes before I went on, I just felt like I was so exhausted, I could barely stand up. And I was like, I'm not going to play drums for 2 hours now. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Did the first set, just got through it, like just played like boom. Like this is one of the gigs where nobody was like, these are fucking mint. These are like, the rest of the band seems good, but the drummer seems garbage. In the interval,
can you take my picture with the singer?
yeah. I just dying to do.
Oh, actually, 2 seconds. I just realised I'm gonna put my phone on airplane mode.
No, okay.
If I can do that while it's filming.
I don't know.
Keep talking.
We'll find out in a minute. Was dying and
keep talking.
You just act like nothing's going on.
There we go.
Okay, sorry, just look at Max's hand there for 30
I got good palms, bro.
Palms are sweaty.
Fucking
hasn't worked.
And immediately a notification. Nice one. Okay.
Was played. So got the half time in the set. Went outside, threw up everywhere. That was fun. Figured the show must go on. Went back on.
Mom spaghetti.
Yeah, palms are sweaty, knees weak. Mom's spaghetti, arms are heavy. Whatever.
Mom's spaghetti.
Yeah. Show must go on. Went back on. Did the second half. After the gig, everybody packed everything else up for us. The plan was to come back to the northeast, which was a 2-hour drive-ish. But the bassist in my band had booked a travel lodge just outside of Ollerton with his girlfriend. And unfortunately as well, Christina was with us. Shout out to Christina, who's just girlfriend, which is an angel in this particular scenario, suggested that we also stay over in the same travel lodge, sleep it off.
Good decision.
Which was a good decision. I don't know how I was going to drive through.
Shout out, Christina, for the wiseness.
Yeah.
Wisdom, I think it's called.
It's really lacking in this car right now. You know, and then so I went to sleep in the travel lodge, and you know, you have fever dreams where you're not really asleep, and you're just like dreaming the maddest shit.
Yeah, I've had one of them before.
Horrible.
Fucking wild.
Woke up the next day, felt worse, called 111, asked us some questions.
Can you feel like you've been hitting the back of the head with a brick?
Yeah, can you stand on your head and do a backflip? I was like, no, usually I can, but I can't today.
Can I play the piano anymore?
Yeah, they did football 501. I couldn't get any answers.
African Bundesliga.
Yeah, I was like, no, and usually I can also think of like Serge Gnabry off the top of my head, but he's from Germany or whatever. And Kevin Prince Boateng, but he's got 179. Whatever. So I advised to go to A&E. Went to A&E on a Sunday morning in Wakefield, going to an A&E. Had to get a taxi there because I couldn't drive.
Sure, it's just full of rugby players from the morning's match.
No, there was nobody there. It was spooky.
Oh, right.
Full of rugby
players. Hell,
yeah.
That's the time to go there.
And, yeah.
Every A&E I've been in the last fucking 10 years has been fucking 4 hours of people covered in bandages and fucking blood.
Yeah.
And you just go to Wakefield and go straight in.
On a Sunday, yeah.
Amazing.
I took one look at us and said, you need to go to hospital right now. I was like, no, I'm fine. He was like, no, look, seriously.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
Yeah, he was like, there's a chance. He like did the thing when he listens to me lungs and all that. And he was like, no, there's a chance of sepsis. I was like, all right, man, whatever you say. So went to the hospital. And then we got to another waiting room in hospital. I'm trying to do a bit about this on stage, actually. Like, A&E. This one was a busy A&E. But you know when you get A&E, you see every type of person. You see like a goth and a Raji.
Yeah.
And then like a goth and a Raji together. And then like the Avengers and Village People.
I think it's the only thing that like keeps Britain together, actually.
Anyway,
it's the most uniting thing about us. Everyone hates it and everyone's there.
Yeah. Everybody you've ever met. Every type of person you've ever met is in the A&E waiting room.
It's true.
At the same time. Got through to the person, got seen to, took some bloods. Do you know what a CRP level is?
Hold on.
Okay.
It will be a
Cristiano Ronaldo penalty. Exactly, that's right. Yeah.
Yes. I was going to say something that I won't say.
Oh dear. No, I don't know.
First word was child.
Oh, that's not. Let's move on quickly. Because I know what the RP stands for. The I don't know what the acronym is, but CRP is the levels of infection in your blood, right?
Well, that's just a numerical number.
Yes. So
just the level of infection.
Yeah, it's the P stands for protein, so it's something protein.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So mine in my blood at the time was 320. Means nothing. I was like,
that good?
Seems strong. My boys can swim.
Yeah.
Right, all good.
Yeah.
Till the nurse said, for a normal person who isn't infected, should be between 5 and 9.
Oh fuck!
And I was like 6, 7. Doesn't make any sense.
5, 9.
Yeah, so 320.
Fucking hell!
Yeah, so I was like,
how are you not already dead at this point?
Yeah, I was on the way. Like, I was in the Uber with a fucking bucket.
Was there a moment where you were like, so I'm indestructible then?
A little bit, you know, that scene from The Simpsons when Mr. Burns thinks he's
yeah, because he's got every disease.
Yeah. Yeah,
all the diseases are cancelling each other out.
Yeah. They're like, actually, no, it's a gust of wind. Yeah. So then they give us like all sorts of drips. I've still got the bit of bruises now from all the drips and that I had.
You poor Ben.
I know. And then I was just in hospital for 4 days.
That is not. Like pneumonia is not to be fucked with. Like I know somebody who had it, and mess with their whole fucking.
Still
life.
Feeling still got a cough every now and then,
yeah.
Like a big phlegmy cough. But I mean, God bless NHS.
So what's your levels now?
Last time I went to the doctors, which was 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to make another appointment before I go back to America. It was 20. So
coming down.
300 off. I'm down 300.
Down. That's if you'd like gone up that many in like tennis seed.
Yeah.
If you were the 320 or what was it 356?
220, yeah, 320.
320th seed in tennis.
Yeah.
And then how many weeks later?
2.
You're 20th.
Hey, I've been putting the work in, boy.
You've won a Grand Slam.
Tennis elbow. I'm whipping that. Whatever the fuck.
Well, I'm glad you're better.
Thanks, man. I mean, I feel much better. Like, it was as soon as I put the drip in me on. To be honest, whenever they have the magic drip, I felt much better. But on the third day of Christmas, the third day in hospital, the specialist came round and had a look at us. How do you feel? I was like, I feel much better. He's like, okay, your levels are coming down. They're about 7. No, I got out when I was 70, so there must have been about 100. And he was like, we think you'd be good enough to go home. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, it's class. So Christina had stayed in a hotel around the corner this whole time. She was just spending money out the wazoo, right? Had to ring me mum, be like, Mum, you need to come down from Shields to come pick us up, right? In the meantime, my bandmate, Steve Kane, shout out to Steve Kane, had driven me mum from Shields to Wakefield before he went to work because my mum had to pick. Because also, I've just got a car full of drums in the middle of Wakefield, right? Like an expensive drum kit. Your mum had to come pick the car up, drive it back to Shields. So I ring me mum, can you come pick us up? Oh, I'm going to get out. Oh, yeah, great. Well, as soon as I hang up, the doctor comes back and be like, actually, we've had another look. And I think you should stay in for another day. Oh, wow. I was like, look, when I get out of here, right,
just like ripping the things off you.
Yeah.
Ripping the tubes off.
Find where you live. But God bless the NHS, but they're so underfunded. I was in a room, when
you're one of those corridor guys.
No, I would like to be a corridor guy though.
Yeah, because then you get to say like, I was in a corridor for 6 hours.
Well, me and Christina were sitting. It's a
terrible state though with NHS.
It is, but it would have been quite romantic to be a guy with it. Me and Christina did have to sit in waiting to be admitted for about 20 hours. That was real fucking mad. And then when I finally got put into a room, there was, it was like 4 bays in a room. I was just in between 2 guys, 2 old guys. So there was 5 of us in a bay 4.
It's like a fucking third world country.
A little bit.
Florence Nightingale, bring her back.
But I only had 1 change of clothes because I was in Yorkshire.
Oh man, this is just getting worse and worse. Was this the fever dream?
I wish it was. In my fever dream, I was at one point in my fever dream, I do remember doing a duet with George Michael, and that kind of sounds really nice. I wish that was instead of just being
what were you singing?
Club Tropicana, of course.
Oh,
yeah.
Not even one of his duets.
No, you know what it was?
It could have been "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me" or something like that. But no,
nah.
You and George.
Do you know what it was? Actually, this is the first time I've told anybody this, and I'm just starting to remember it now. Can you know the Club Tropicana music video where they're all in like a paradise?
Yeah.
Can you remember a few years ago all those pictures of the England players coming out where Harry Maguire's on like a unicorn in a swimming pool?
Yeah.
I was Harry Maguire in that situation in Club Tropicana.
Well, you had a mic.
Was that what?
We had a mic in the pool singing with him.
I was in the music video.
Shit!
But it was at the fucking St. George's, wherever it is, in the England training swimming pool.
For Kyle Saka on a noodle.
Fun and sunshine, there's enough for everyone.
That is so funny.
So there you go Photoshop that.
So you got something good out of the pneumonia.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, the fever dream was unreal.
When something bad happens to you now, like, do you kind of go, oh, this will make for a great bit of stand-up? Is it like a silver lining that you tell yourself? A
little bit, yeah. While I was waiting in hospital watching all these fucking mad cunts go past that. Speaking of mad cunts,
just
slapping himself. What the fuck?
Silverback gorilla just walked past. Fucking beating his chest.
Yeah, sometimes I was sitting in A&E, I was like, well, at least I get 5 minutes of material out of this.
Yeah.
It'll all be worth it. You see our peak levels up 320, but it'll all be worth it.
You know, few gigs that'll pay you a bit of money.
Yeah, man, why not? I just wouldn't advise it. To be honest,
wouldn't advise having pneumonia.
Well, no, but if you're going to get it, be close to home. Is my big advice.
Maybe you're going to get ill. Just generally
stay close to,
unless it's like a tropical disease that no one in this country has ever seen before.
Even then though, you kind of want to be 10 minutes from
your teddy bear.
Yeah, you know what, honestly the worst part of it was after I felt okay after they stuck us full or whatever, and I felt a bit okay, I was craving a Subway, but I couldn't go and get the food.
Is that because was there a Subway in the hospital? Because there does seem to be Subways in hospitals.
There does, but not in this particular one.
I don't know why. I don't know if does Subway have like a deal with the NHS?
Subway has a chokehold on me, is what it does have.
The smell has a chokehold on me.
Fresh bread.
The actual, process of getting one is not for me at all.
No,
I don't like it. I always get it wrong. I always get my order wrong. It's too much. And then like, you know, there's like a menu, but you don't really pick from that menu. You kind of just pick what you want, but then they'll ask you a question that you didn't even consider before, and then you have to. You have to basically freestyle a sandwich.
You do a little bit, and then at the end they're always like, "Do we
and you get it, and you're like, this is not what I wanted at all." At least that's my experience with Subway. I never get what I actually want.
You do kind of have to freestyle it.
Yeah, I kind of panic a little bit.
I often feel like a lot of pressure with restaurants. We're looking to say restaurant.
Those famous restaurants.
You know what? I think if I had like a restaurant or a fast food place, I'd have like 3 things on the menu.
Well, this is. I mean,
I'd be like, this is all you can get.
Well, look at like Pablo Escobar. I'm pretty sure they have 1 or 2 things on the menu. It's like a breakfast bar and a vegan breakfast bar or something like that. It's literally that's what they do. And there's a guy called Rory Sutherland who pops up on my feed sometimes. Right. He's like a marketer guy, but he says there's a place in America that kind of does like. It doesn't have any. It does like bacon sandwiches, but it doesn't have any tomato sauce. It just has brown sauce, and it just does bacon sandwiches. And then I think he's like the only drink it serves is champagne, like really expensive champagne.
What a fever dream.
So it's like that's what they do. They're just really, really fucking good at it. They do that one thing, and that sustains them because people go there for that thing.
Christ,
it's better than having like 20 different things on the menu that no one really likes.
I'll just be like,
in Subway's case, how many combinations are possible in Subway?
Yeah, a friend of mine used to have a bit about this, like 20,000, I think you worked it out.
There must be. Because, I mean, surely you can just go in there and get bread.
I guess so.
That counts as one. And then you can get 2 different sizes of bread, right? Yeah. 6-inch or foot long.
You literally do his bit now. And then the big punchline at the end is, you can have it toasted. And it's like, that changes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing as well. Like, you know, they'll say like, do you want lettuce? And you'll go, yeah. And then they'll be like, do you want it toasted? And you're like,
you don't want the lettuce in, but maybe
well, yeah, but then...
you want the cheese melted, but the lettuce cold?
Yeah.
So go figure.
Yeah. Sort your shit out, Subway.
But also, your
spokesperson was a pedo.
George Bush does not care about black people.
George Bush did 9/11, and Subway sucks.
All right.
Or something.
If you say so, yeah.
I nearly got locked in. I nearly got locked in a park the other day.
Sure. Yeah, man.
So
why not?
I'd been working from home.
Okay.
So I'd been sat down all day, literally just glued to my laptop. So I was like, right, I'll go for a walk. I went for a walk around my local park. Like sort of, it's quite a windy like park, and it's sort of like a sort of rectangle, but it's like there's loads of like windy paths within it.
Just near a triangle in Yorkshire.
Just near a triangle. And then so I sort of walked around a bit, went back to go to the gate that I'd walked into, and it was padlocked from the outside.
Yeah, that's
and
a bad feeling.
I was like, oh no! And my phone was on like 14%, and I was like, so. And then luckily I walked to the other side. And there's another gate, which for some reason was left open.
I'm assuming it says park over there. I'm not going to say where it is. The one behind everything.
That one. I wouldn't say what fucking park it is. Mowbray Park.
Yeah.
Park in Sunderland.
So you walked from like one corner to the other corner?
No, so I walked. Well, yes, but like it was like one of the shorter one of the shorter sides.
Yeah, that's still canny.
Yeah, it was, and I couldn't see the gate until I was quite close to it because there's like hills and shit. So I was like the whole way around. I was like, please, be fucking open. Because I was also thinking like, who do I even call? Like the police? Like
you're also. I think
I'm trapped in a park.
I think you're also past the age now of like scaling up the size.
Well, this is the thing. There is like a lower fence. There's a lower sort of fence, but it's still metal bars. It's not like a comfortable fence. It's not like fucking. You know what I mean? I could easily hurt myself, and there's a little bit of a drop on the other side.
Yeah.
Like getting over it would be fine, but like you know. But yeah, I was literally thinking, I was like, what the fuck do I do here if it's locked?
That'd be kind of funny, that though.
Yeah, it would.
Good story.
But like, it wasn't even that late. It was like 7:30 or something. So like, I didn't know locked. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't see anybody around. Nobody came and locked it. Although it is just a padlock, so you can just pull the gate shut and just.
Maybe it was just one of your ops, so you go in and thought, I'm going to fucking lock this motherfucker in here.
Yeah, and just give him a little panic, a little fright.
I always think with stuff like that, like because I guess I do comedy in that. Like, whose job is that? And what do they tell people when somebody asks, "What do you do?" "Oh, I'm the gatekeeper at Mowbray Park in Sunderland."
Well, maybe it's another Simpsons callback. Fucking the key to the city. It's just it unlocks every door in the city.
Maybe it's just one
there's
guy.
There's a guy.
Who do you reckon is Niall Quinn?
Yeah, it's either Niall Quinn. It could be Kim McGuinness. This is back to our hierarchy. It'll either be Kim McGuinness, Jill Scott, or Sam Fender,
or Jodie Owen.
Yeah, or Jodie Owen. Yeah.
Jill Scott or Sam Fender.
Jill Scott going around knocking all the gates. So that was fun.
Hell. What happened then? Oh, you just got out the other door.
I got out the other side. Yeah.
What if I just start wearing the cap like this?
Yeah,
I'm really annoyed. Whenever I go to America, I always see loads of cool caps, and I'll tell Christina, I wish I was a cap guy. And she has a really rational answer. She always just says, "Well, just start wearing a cap, and you'll be a cap guy." I'll be like, "Look, don't come at me with fucking common sense, right?"
Yeah, well, it also doesn't really work. I mean, you could be a cap guy, innit? But
that looks all right. You wearing that
backwards I do okay, but it's stupid because wearing your cap backwards, I feel like, has a negative connotation. People think you're an absolute gonk if you wear your cap backwards. So even though it's how I look best with a cap,
I'm like the worst Jewish guy, worst yarmulke.
Yeah, but I can pull it off backwards, but I feel like I do have to be in a frat. You know what I mean? I feel like I have to be cannonballing in a pool or something.
Those Aaron sunglasses. She said, "Oh yes,
oh yes,
oh yeah." Now,
and I didn't mention the.
Oh yeah, there you go. Nice. Yeah,
we should get merch if this counts as merch. There's fucking look at the seat down there. The mat. The mat's got the fucking.
Oh, that's too much.
Too much.
I'll stick with the shades there.
I think we should do like an all-in-one joggers and like sweatshirt, and it's just the static like all over. Right. The static from the Div Wag Bruv.
Yeah.
It's just that with Div Wag Bruv on the shirt, but it's an all-in-one. I tell you what, you can't buy them separately. You have to buy them together.
What? So it's a onesie?
No, it's not a onesie. You just can't buy them separately.
Okay.
They come as a set.
I tell you what, let's start by putting the episodes on Spotify.
Nah, we're not selling out like that. What are you talking about? I already told you I don't care if I don't get any streams.
That's true. That's kind of baller actually, by having like really egregious merch before having them publicly available to listen to.
On the back it says "World's #1 podcast."
Yeah. Oh, are we the only podcast in Sunderland? There's got to be more podcasts, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. There definitely is.
There's the it's called Off the Stage.
Yeah, that's one.
Shout out to Connor in them.
Get us on. Howie.
I'm sure if you just messaged him and asked you that.
Probably. Here's the thing. Honestly, because I've been so busy with work, I literally have not done any of this shit for the album. But like I say, I think it's actually because I didn't have that much stuff out beforehand. Now I've got an actual like body of work on there that people can actually sit down and listen to and get a good idea of like who I am.
Yeah.
I feel like it's actually easier to get shit when you're like,
probably, yeah.
This is the album.
Yeah.
It's here.
Yeah, good point. One of the worst things about promoting stuff is having to remember the bloody release date all the time. What date's it coming out? Just what's out now?
Yeah, I've already forgotten what date mine came out.
Who cares? It's out.
Yeah, exactly. It's there. Go find it.
It's a good artwork as well.
Thank you, man.
Is that a genuine picture, or is it?
Yeah, well, I took that in a field near my mum and dad's house.
Nice. You get locked in that field.
Yeah, I was locked in a park. So I just lay down for the night. No, but genuinely, I was lying in a field near my mum and dad's house.
You sound like a maniac.
Yeah, well, I must have looked like one. I mean, no one was up there, so it's fine. But like, this field, I don't know what it grows, but it grows some form of crop, right?
Sure.
And at this time of year, it was like starting to grow, but it hadn't like fully like grown up, fully whatever.
Uh-huh.
So I was just lying back, and as I like looked up, that was the kind of view that I had, but it was only half of that.
Uh-huh.
So I literally put the phone on my fucking face and took a photo,
That's kind of high grass in that, then, isn't it?
Yeah, it is high. Like, I think it's like wheat or something. I don't know enough about crops to know exactly, but it looks like fucking wheat to me, right? It's all fucking wheat to me. Well, this is I was running. Well, I was lying through the fields of wheat, and it was young wheat because it's not very wheaty yet.
Cash money cover.
Yeah,
young wheat. Catch me in the field. Yeah. Not like a negative connotation.
Yeah,
like
what?
Just out in the field, just playing. What were you saying?
Yeah, so I took the photo of like literally of what I was seeing, and then so the bottom half of that photo is actually a flip of the top half. It's a double flip. It's flipped and then it's flipped again, and then it's edited slightly around to make it look like all one thing. But yeah, I did that. That was my.
That's not bad.
And I do actually really like the artwork. Like, I think it really suits the album.
I thought that as well. I did think, because another thing that, I mean, who am I? Nobody gives a shit who I am. But I still think there's an art to artwork, like having artwork that suits the project.
I agree.
Sometimes you see people just drop like a picture of themselves and you go, all right, man, just have something that kind of reflects them.
Yeah, or says something.
You know what's kind of annoying is you spent all that time on that picture and stuff and flipping it and make sure everything you could
AI. I think AI is already in the pit. Otherwise, I would have.
Yeah,
I'm sure they've said AI in one of their.
I feel like it's good for some things, but when it's starting to take over like art and that, it's like.
Speaking of. Do you get these fruit dramas? Do you get these AI fruit dramas?
On Twitter and that. Yeah. I often see like health tips, like how to shit properly.
No, like
how to take wisdom teeth out, and it's like
what? And it's an AI thing.
Yeah. I hope so.
What is it? Somebody doing
the voiceover. How to do it properly?
Right. No, I'm talking about like they're almost like telenovas, but they're like animated fruit people.
Goddamn. Like
bananas cheating on raspberries with apples and stuff. Have you not seen this?
Maybe I'm on a different.
Oh man, it's fucking. Gay for eyes need you understand what one of these is.
What am I searching for?
Honestly, go Instagram Reels and type in fruit AI. This is probably going against all the like values of this podcast by even like entertaining this for a second, but
oh my god!
But it's our podcast now. We are the captains now.
Yeah. Of
and
course,
this is right. Okay. Well, basically, it's like telenovas.
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's with animated fruit, and like the words don't match the mouth movements, and people are animated super weird, like there's glitches and all. Like, it's honestly,
is it meant to be like that?
I think. Well, it's just generative AI. So I think it's just. And I said that this might happen, right? I predicted this. AI, right, uses everything on the internet to kind of produce its output, right? If most of the things on the internet become AI slop, then when you ask AI to generate something, it's going to generate you off the basis of all previous knowledge of that thing, right? So, like, say if no other fruit videos existed, right, and I asked AI to make an animated short about animated person, like a humanified, is that the word? Personified, like a human personification of a banana cheating on his wife with a fucking raspberry, and then it might be all right because it knows animation, it knows fruit. But now if you do that, it's going to go to these AI videos of like all this trash. So it's kind of getting sloppier and sloppier as it proceeds. So I don't know if that's going to be the death of AI. I hope so, because I genuinely think it's going to like be the end of us.
AI in general.
Yeah.
How can it though? How can AI do this?
I think it's going but you know what I mean? Like, have you seen the obviously the evolution of Will Smith eating spaghetti is like the hallmark of like where AI is at. Now it's got like cut scenes and fucking edits and all sorts of shit, man. And originally it was just like a fucking murky face.
What was your point about the fruit fights?
I was just asking if you'd seen them because they're absolutely insane.
I don't know. I mean, I guess in the next year or so it might be different, but I can still tell when something's AI and you can still tell when something's shit. But
I can, but now sometimes now I like suspect it is, and I have to go to the comments to see what people are saying.
They're saying
there is some that is really like close to real, which is so scary.
They're saying Homeboy used AI on his new album.
Apparently, he took it all off. They're saying that he was good. So originally, I think somebody said that it was Don Toliver and
Lil Wheat.
And fucking Quint. To be fair, that does sound like a random rapper on a Kanye album that I've not heard of before. No, apparently it was like Don Toliver and Quentin Miller, I think it was, who'd like wrote it, and then Kanye had used the AI to put his voice on their demo tracks.
I see.
But then I think the reason it was delayed in coming out is we took all the AI off and redid everything, I believe. And it doesn't sound like his voice is AI. I know AI is good now, but it doesn't sound like it is.
Have you listened to it?
Yeah, I've listened to it. Yeah, I have, but not properly. Like I've not sat down and listened to it. I've listened to it like on the way to work and stuff.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's better than Vultures 2. I think it's
so much.
I think it's one of them where like it doesn't smack as immediately as like a classic Kanye album, but it's.
What was his last classic?
I tell you what, man. If Donda was half as long, if he just picked the best 15 songs off Donda, or 12 or 15 songs,
didn't need to be that long.
Nah. I suppose I love fucking Jesus is King, mate. The Catholic boy in me.
I do like Jesus is King. There's some good songs on there.
Jesus.
I like Ye as well.
Yeah. And what's that? 2019, 2018?
Just before the pandemic, I think 18, 19, yeah.
So I mean, he's and he has also basically suicided his career again since then. So he's kind of, it's good enough. Like I recently when Kanye did like Vultures 2, I didn't really want to like it, and like I didn't really care about this one, like because he has lost a little bit of sort of sheen for me with all the craziness that he's been doing. But even with that, with some tunes on this album, I was like, this is really good.
A Bully.
Yeah. So I think it's probably better than I actually think it is at the minute, and I think the songs will grow on as, because this happens with Kanye albums sometimes. I hear it first and I'm like, I like this song, and then over time the other songs kind of just like grow on us and become like.
I quite like the Father with Travis Scott. I like the video is good as well.
I think Travis Scott is like, it's some of the best rapping I've heard him do.
Underrated, I think, as a writer. Obviously, he's tracks all about like hype and energy and whatever.
Yeah, like it's the thing. Like I really like Travis Scott's music, but I don't really like have him in high regard as like a rapper.
No.
Like he makes good music, and like that's not what he makes music for. Like I don't go to Travis Scott to listen to. Yeah,
but he also hasn't got the voice for it.
He's got a little tame sort of voice in it. Yeah. But I think on this album, I think his verse on Father is really good. Mm-hmm. I do like it. The beats are class. He is like
who's
Kanye's beats. On Bully.
He's still got that, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's like insane. And it's just chopping up soul again, but it's like it's almost like, production wise, there's definitely a lot of like College Dropout, Later Reg in there, but it's combined with like sort of Yeezus-ish stuff and Donda stuff.
What's the name of that song from Jesus is King? Father, lifelike,
yeah,
that's
Follow God. Put my hand.
Yeah, that's one of his best songs. I'm gonna go on a limb and say it.
Yeah, Jesus King closed on Sundays.
Yeah,
fucking Use This Gospel.
Yeah,
fucking Seller. I love as well.
Water.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Yeah. Was Water another one?
Yeah.
Water. Yeah, that's a good song. He's alright, like, isn't he? But he's just a shame that he's
a knacker. Although he did apologize.
Oh well.
Yes, a knacker there, by the way.
Yeah, just
what is it? Honestly, I nearly said something before, but I didn't. I didn't say it. But yeah, no, mate. Fucking these days.
Can't say it now these days, can you?
Fucking woke police 2-tier Kia on his fucking on job.
Do you want to ask us about Glasgow? Or?
Yeah, that was the whole point. That was about half an hour ago. But yes, how was Glasgow? Because am I right in thinking you did Rolls Royce
at the Glasgow International Comedy Festival, and 4 people showed up.
What, for real?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
5 including the promoter.
Damn.
Monday night and a very, very rainy Glasgow. I'm not mad, you know. I'm not mad.
I mean, it's a comedy festival in a fucking how many other things were on at that time, and your base is in Newcastle.
Yeah,
it's not like
and have you ever been to the Edinburgh Fringe?
Yes.
You know how it's like hectic and chaotic and stuff's happening all the time. It's not like that in Glasgow. Like Glasgow's a bit more spaced out city.
Yeah.
So people aren't.
So you can't just run outside, hand people a bunch of flyers and go come to my show.
Exactly. So I went up a week or so before and did the Glasgow stand, and that went really well.
I was going to say that. I saw that clips from that one.
Yeah, and I was hoping some people would, come along from the end. Some people did, but but it was. I mean, you were at the stand when I did Rolls Royce there.
Yeah.
So that was like, I felt more of a show. This was a lot more relaxed. So it was kind of good. It's like I could bullshit with people in between.
Yeah.
Have a crack on.
And I suppose that's good because, like, obviously that material is like, obviously you've used it now.
Yeah.
But there's obviously, there's always a different way to take it.
Yeah, there was some references that are very northeast, so I took them out, put some other stuff in, put some new bits in, whatever. So, but, I mean, hasn't announced yet, but I'm going up to the Fringe for a week.
Nice.
Taking Rolls Royce to the Fringe.
Yeah, when? Like what week? Do you know?
The 14th to the 21st. The 21st will be Ma's birthday.
I might come up for that because I fucking love the Fringe. It's great. Man,
it's sick.
I think I've been twice.
Yeah.
But literally, like, some of the stuff that you do just get handed a flyer for is like some of the best stuff you see. Like, you've never heard of these people.
It's not just along, it's not just like straight stand up. It could be like one-man shows, one-woman shows, improv.
I remember there was a thing I couldn't get tickets for because it was sold out, but it was like it was a Fawlty Towers dining experience. So they were all like, there was all actors obviously, and they were all playing the characters of like fucking Basil Fawlty and Manuel and all that shit. And like, I imagine that they're like I think they like obviously like drop plates and shit.
Yeah,
it's like all of it fucking mad. But yeah,
actually that sounds mad.
Yeah. But oh mate, that's fucking great.
Yeah, man.
Where are you playing? Or you're not going to say?
No, it's going to be at the Alchemist. Felton Out have a room.
Oh, great!
So that room's going to be all Felton Out shows.
Oh, man! So like the whole Northeast has a fucking residency in the fucking.
Hell yeah! I mean, I think it's getting announced this week, maybe.
Nice,
exclusive.
Yeah.
So yeah, some people are doing a full run. Some people are doing a day or two. I'm going to do a week because it's expensive.
Yeah,
you got to look into accommodation and everything. So.
Yeah, people camp now, don't they?
Yeah,
comedians like go up there and fucking camp.
Somebody I knew a few years ago just bought a month-long rail pass and just Newcastle to Edinburgh every day.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I mean it's not that far on the train, but it's far enough to do it every day for a month.
Twice. Go there.
And there and back every day. I was like, I think about that. Like,
yeah, because how far is it on the train? Like, what, an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Yeah, on a good day, hour and a half. But you got to,
and you've also got to rely on the train.
You got to rely on the train. You got to get to Central Station. You got to get from Waverley to your.
Yeah.
I think every day for a month is you look at 2.5 hours, which is 5 hours a day.
Yeah, I might try and come up and
man, come up for a day. It'll be good.
Yeah. I met Kevin Bridges at this fucking Fringe. He was in Pleasance Courtyard.
Kevin Bridges. Oh, yeah, all right. I think meant Kevin Ball, the fucking centre midfielder from Sunderland. What the fuck's
No, I have met Kevin Ball as well. He's a nice guy.
Oh. I met Bob Odenkirk last time at the Fringe.
Really?
Well, I bumped into him, but yeah, he was at the Fringe and he was there milling about. And I was like, that's fucking Bob Odenkirk. And he saw me spot him and
he was like, that's Jack Fox.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
I better get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, better bounce. I mean, what we're doing here, 58 minutes. 58. This has been kind of fun actually.
It has just been. I feel like it has. Do you want to do some girly stuff before we leave?
I feel like that's a slippery slope.
I mean, one thing that
Is that my phone?
No, it's my work phone. But I've put the notes in it because I'm a professional baby.
Drug dealer.
Yeah, 2 phones, Mr. 2 phones.
I don't have any notes whatsoever. I don't think I did.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess they speak a lot about how they're doing. You know what I mean? They speak about we don't really touch on that because we're men and men don't know how to talk about feelings. But how are you doing? You're over illness. I'm sure that was scary for you. Did you ever think while you were having that illness? Did you ever think like this could be the end?
Not necessarily because of the illness, but basically every 3 to 4 hours, I have the thought that I'm going to die soon anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
3 to 4 hours.
3 to 4 hours, yeah.
Oh, great.
I'm doing alright. Hanging in there.
Good. Yeah.
I like that jacket.
This jacket.
Yeah.
Well, it's a hoodie, but yeah. But I like it too, and that's why I'm wearing it. But yeah, I like that band that you're wearing.
Thanks, mate. This is weird. I don't like playing the compliment game.
Yeah, no, fucking.
How are you, Max?
I'm good. I'm like I say, I've been very overworked the last couple. Not overworked. I don't want to make it seem like I'm being flogged or anything like that.
Do you feel better? The album's out. Do you feel it off your chest?
Yes, definitely. I think it was a monkey on me back, and I think that just to have it out, especially after it being big. Because the thing is, it was there was a lot of writing and production and stuff, but it's basically been done kind of for about 2 years. So, but obviously then we had to like redo everything. So like it's been at a point where I could have put it out for like literally 2.5, 3 years. So it's like to have it finally out is just such a relief. But yeah, go fucking stream it. I'll put a QR code or something.
Oh, nice, good idea.
On the video.
Yeah.
If you're listening on Spotify, if we're on Spotify at this point, if we've sold out, #1 podcast in the world.
Merch coming soon.
Pookie Plus Wag podcast.
Yeah,
this is not actually our podcast.
No, I've you know what it is. A while ago, some comedians that I listen to podcasts of had this idea where for April Fool's Day they would just record each other's episodes in each other's studios and upload it on the channel. A bit of a joke, and I mentioned that to Jazz, and then she took it and ran with it. And now I'm in Erin's car in a car park in Sunderland.
Getting driven around by me.
Yeah, getting chauffeured. So I'm so dumb that I have no idea what the process is from here. I don't know what channel this is going to be on. It should be on theirs, right?
This is on theirs. Collabed with us.
Yeah, there you go.
They are currently recording. Do you want to text them actually, just see what they're up to?
Sure.
They are currently recording a Div Wag Bruv episode. The Pookie Laugh.
The Pookies.
The Pookie Laugh Bruv podcast.
I don't have Erin's number.
They're currently just Instagram. Yeah, so they're currently fucking up our podcast. They're probably doing a much better job than we are of theirs because they've actually prepared ridiculously. So we haven't. We've just rocked up, done our thing, got in, got out,
got the 3 points,
glasses in the pocket, Rafa Benitez down the tunnel.
Put that gif in.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'll put a fucking QR code there from the album, and for tickets for you if you've got any coming up. I mean, you did say you did have some.
Just subscribe in that.
All right, we're going to play Footy 501 and see how many African footballers that have played in the Bundesliga we can name.
Spoiler, it's none.
It's none.
It's none at all.
Tadibo isn't even African. I thought he was from Cameroon, but apparently he plays for Germany, was it?
Well, yeah, him and Boateng, all German.
Well, because Jerome Boateng is Kevin Prince Boateng's brother, isn't he? I think, but one of them plays for Germany, one of them plays for Ghana. Hence why I think they played each other in the World Cup. This is not the Pookie podcast anymore. No. This is the fucking. We need to think of a cool name for like I would like Love Island After Sun. This is the Pookie Plus Wag podcast. Fucking after burners because we're in a car.
That's not bad. I was trying to think something car related. The car wash. The car wash. Car wash or the car.
The handbrake.
The handbrake.
The Pookie Plus Wag podcast handbrake.
Yeah, there you go. That's not bad.
Because we're skirting it to a halt. You feel me?
All right.
Yeah, it's been fun. See you again soon. Subscribe to Div Wag Bruv. Subscribe to Pookie Plus Wag podcast. And see you in a bit.
Be nice to each other.
Yeah, be nice to each other. Look up.